Test management is typically handled either via the Manage Test icon, pencil, in the toolbar, or by going to the Manage menu and selecting Tests. When a Servoyant agent is installed on a machine, it goes through a process of discovery and automatically provisions the necessary tests based on the discovered operating system, hardware, and software. To create additional tests, you can add a test by defining it from scratch, clone an existing test, or use a template. Within Servoyant, there are more than 400 unique tests, including preloaded enterprise MIBs. Individual tests can be easily added. Let's demonstrate how this works by adding a ping test for a desktop device at Huge Demo Incorporated. To add a test, click the plus sign on the toolbar in the list of tests. In the Add New dialog, the active site is automatically populated. To select the device to run the test on, click on the device name picker. You can choose a single device, or you can click on the Device Groups tab to select a group. Here you see we have groups such as All Machines, which is created automatically. Let's go back to the Devices tab to select our device. Now pick Leslie PC. For the name of the specific test, click on the test name picker. For this demo, we'll pick the ping category using the search box on the lower right. And since there is only one test in this category, ping, we'll select it. After you return to the Add Test dialog, the category and any defaults are automatically populated, as well as fields to enter any needed parameters. There are many additional fields whose values can be modified or populated to fine-tune the test. The main ones you will probably use are the priority of the test, critical, high, or medium. If you want to receive alerts, make sure to input a bad condition, and optionally a warning condition for the test. Here for a ping test, the bad condition refers to the latency in milliseconds with an optional second parameter below for the maximum percentage of packet loss that will be allowed before alerting. If you open the evaluation condition drop-down, you can see that many conditions are available. And now we will enter 10 for the latency value in milliseconds. Other fields you might use are frequency. This determines the interval at which the test will be run. The default is 5 minutes, but can be changed. Let's change this to 2 minutes. Now we come to resolution profile. This determines the actions to be taken by Servoyant when a bad condition is encountered. Notice that this field currently says auto. The resolution profile is assigned automatically based on the rule in the policy, unless you select a different resolution profile, which will override the policy setting. Let's change this resolution profile. Click on the picker here, and now we'll scroll down to select Critical Test 5721, which creates an alert after 2 occurrences and sends an email after 5 minutes. When you are returned to the test dialog, the resolution action field is populated. If the test requires any additional parameters, this field will activate and prompt you for the necessary input. So here we see that a field for max packet loss has been added. So let's put 40, indicating that more than 40% of packets must be dropped before an alert is triggered. To recap, when the test is run, the evaluation condition is applied, more than 10 millisecond latency, as well as the parameter values, max packet loss of 40%, so that Servoyant can both determine the status of the test, good, bad, etc., as well as the resolution actions to take for a bad or warning condition. Now we'll scroll down, click on Add New to create the test, and now we acknowledge that the form has been submitted. We'll return to the list of tests, and here we can see the test we've just created. The full test name here is Huge Company Incorporated Leslie PC Ping, and here is the system ID. Another method for adding a test is to use a template. Templates are typically invoked when adding tests to network devices such as routers and switches, or if a custom test template has been built that the user wishes to apply to specific devices. To add a test from a template, go to the toolbar in the list of tests and click on this arrow icon. Use the device picker to select a device, or click on the device group tabs to select a group. Next, select a test template using the picker. we'll select My Favorite Template. If the test template is being deployed to machines that already have Servoyant agents deployed, you do not need to specify an agent. But if this is not the case, then you would need to select the master agent that will be responsible for running the tests, such as when monitoring a router or a switch. And you would need to define any required parameters. We won't actually add a test from a template now, so click Cancel to close the dialog. To sum up, you've seen how to add a test from scratch and by using a template, and also explored the relationship between alerts and tests. We hope this has helped you get more comfortable working with Servoyant.